but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
What?
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Bye. You can leave now.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Okay, yeah, give me some context on that, please. What is that?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is
Not
that
anymore.
what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps
I'm getting a
forever.
wee bit sweaty right now. It's getting kind of warm in here.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should
Can
know
I?
that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
Well, I want to help.
If you're
I'm not going to be a
truly
bitch about
trying
it.
to restore order,
That is the plan.
Here to help fix the problem.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Take the subway napkin and wipe my forehead with it. Send out the ravens. We're back in Game of Thrones. So, believe it or not, this is Redcliffe. I know it looks wildly different than it did in the last time we saw it, but that's Redcliffe over there. There's no nail. Cullen, there wasn't a nail. game getting a little bit framey. It's hard for me to tell. Dragon Age Inquisition. Prologue is over. Now we're actually in the game. I know it took us a while, but we're here now. Oh, come on. They so close. There we go.
Fix the door just
How did I miss this?
right away.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna do a lap around here real quick, just getting some supplies and stuff. Then we'll talk to some people. Head into where we need to go and all that good stuff. Pick up all the elf fruit that we can, because it's rather important. To me, at least.
See reason, listen. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
Don't really care about their conversation right now. Just want to keep grabbing stuff out here. I had to go and order a new prescription of contacts the other day, and holy shit, are those fucking things expensive without insurance. Oh my god.
One down!
I think without insurance, a year supply of my prescription costs like $400 something. Which, you know, it goes without saying that's a lot of money. For contacts. That's less than I spent, that's more than I spent on glasses. Hoping the nugs would drop some of their leather, but well, they're being stingy apparently. Still nothing. Okay, well hopefully the ones on the other side have some leather to offer up for me. More iron. Yeah, I know. Special search items. Hang on. It's in this house. Want those? Anything else in here? Not really. Iron is always good. We want more iron. Very good starting crafting material for us. Something I would definitely be farming a shit ton of off screen because you do need it. Even is a really good spot to get to farm a few, like you know, early game farming, crafting materials, aka iron, ram leather, nug leather, truffalo hide. No, some good early game stuff. Just so you can craft a few weapons and armors. Of course, because I'm going to be kind of cheating, I'm going to have a lot of crafting materials from the Black Emporium. So things will be a bit different for us, but we will be trying to play the game somewhat legit outside of those situations. So much elf root. There's also a logging stand over here, which we use for seems something we need to keep an eye out for certain situations. I will still be showing you guys where we use this one. Because the one here is more for like a teaching kind of thing. It's just here to show you what you use them for. Right. Play the logging stand. Now let's keep moving on. God, I really do hope that Dragon Age 4 is good. I really don't want Bioware to fuck up again, because they're already on 2 strikes. If they go for a third one, I'm gonna be done. I mean, I can't keep spending money on bad games, you know? Oh yeah, the hunting around here is also good for getting some, some experience. You're not gonna get a whole lot of it from around here, but you get some. I need to charge my or put my tablet, my Chromebook on the back on the charger tonight too. I'm gonna take it back to work with me tomorrow. I might have time to work on it some more, or work on what I've been working on some more on there. In between busy moments. Taking all this stuff. It's almost 2 o'clock. I don't gotta be at work until 10, so thankfully it's not gonna be some crazy rush to like, oh, I gotta fall asleep now or I'm gonna be fucked. No, I got a little bit of time, but it's still gonna be tomorrow night's gonna be rough. First time to record. Taking off. This is the last of the iron around here. Grab the last of it. Then we'll go and talk to home dude outside the smithy. I can't remember his name. I think it's Harriet. Talk to Harriet. Do his minor stuff. Then move on. Harriet. You also got goodies around here too, don't you?
Flissa thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed anything.
Hello.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits.
We're fighting
I'm
demons.
here to see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
So what's your story, Harriet?
Come from a little town called Lothring.
Yep, I remember it. That's where Hawk's
I
from.
was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when Royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still alive, so I said lucky.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragonbone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, done. Can you do anything about this?
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, so I want to craft armor. Can I craft any armor right now? I can craft this. Not sure it's what I want right now, though. $52, $84.
Need something? Let me know.
We'll hold off on that for now.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you.
So the random miscellaneous shit we have. That's right, take all that.
In my arms lies eternity.
Let's talk to Varric now that we're back here. Hey, Varric.
So, Now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Yeah, too many people died up there.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
So why are you still here, huh?
If it
Shouldn't
was
you be
that
like
bad, why
back
did you
at
stay?
Kirkwall?
Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I guess I was fortunate. I'm still alive, right?
Pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
I'm not done talking to you yet. Hang on.
Need something?
Let's talk about Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Don't ask this one. You'll lose affinity with him.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawk's little sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
I'm not Varric.
Need something?
Stop walking away from me. I'm not done talking to you.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered
Alright,
Red
Bartrand.
during an expedition.
He dead as all hell right now, ain't he?
We located an ancient Tig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
Oh, do we know how to destroy it? I don't know if we ever established that part.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life.
That it does. It did do that.
Wall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the Tig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
Alright, enough of that. We got one more thing to talk to him about.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject. Need
Got some
something?
personal questions for you, Varric.
Something, Varric.
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
So where are you from, huh? Even though I know the answer already.
From Ferelden, Orlais.
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
And what's your job?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Occasionally, even though the thing that comes up the most in this game when it involves him.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields.
Yep, that'll come back later on, believe me.
I have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
So how do you know Cassandra,
How
huh?
do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. There's a hidden shop in Kirkwall called the Black Emporium.
He gives a different answer every time you ask this in every new playthrough. I mean, there's a limit down to all the answers, but he doesn't always say the same one over every time you ask.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Alright, well, talk to you later, Varric.
No problem.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere.
Ah, the Grey Wardens. They have other priorities right now. Hi, Scythelus.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to